everyone, we're back at World Cup of Indoor Skydiving here in Macau on GoAirborne 2024, and please state your name and tell us which discipline you're competing in and which country you represent.
I'm Figg. I've been competing in freestyle, dynamic two-way and dynamic four-way, and I've been competing for the Netherlands.
Netherlands, great. Connor, how did you get started in indoor skydiving?
I came from skydiving outside originally, and then about 5 or 6 years in, I ended up getting an opportunity to go and move to Finland and work as a tunnel instructor in there. And she became chief instructor, and then I moved to Canada, moved to the Netherlands, and I've spent the last 6 years just flying all over the world. It's been a journey.
All right. What motivates you to participate in the championship?
Honestly, the drive to get better. I love coming here and meeting the athletes, seeing what they're doing each year, and challenging myself to try and get anywhere close to that level. Every time I compete, it makes me better.
All right, cool. How do you prepare physically and mentally for the competitions like this?
Physically, training as much as I can. I will often try to divide my time between the different disciplines that I'm doing, but mentally there's not much you can do other than more competitions. The more time you spend at competitions, whether international ones or national ones, getting used to the emotions and the stresses involved in it it's a game of its own, and I will try to get to as many of those as I can in order to prepare for the important ones like this.
What specific skills and techniques you have been working on?
So I invented a new skill for freestyle. It's like a new piked flip twist thing. I don't really know what it is entirely, but I just call it the Figg roll. And apparently the judges were really happy with it. I heard Kyra mentioning on the commentary that she thought it was one of the more interesting new moves that she's seen people bring along. So if people are happy with it, I'm happy with it too. Other than that, bigger flips, bigger twists, bigger breakers, and then trying to appease the judges with things they want to see from me as well.
Do you have any pre-competition rituals or routines?
Not a huge amount, other than getting a good breakfast in me in the morning, keeping hydrated throughout the day. And then after that, before the flying, I try to just get myself as calm as possible. So a few minutes before my round, I'll put my helmet on, get my earplugs in, I'll go and take myself to a quiet place, and I'll just do a bit of meditation, focus on my breathing, and try to get myself in the optimum mental place to perform for the judges.
All right. What's the most challenging aspect of indoor skydiving at the competition level?
Definitely the mental side of it. For me anyway. The physical side, you can train it, and the more training, the easier it becomes, but the mental side is something else. And it's something I didn't realize until I started doing these competitions, just how much it can affect your ability to fly.
All right. How do you handle the pressure during the flight?
Meditation before the flight, and then during the flight, I try to count the wins, count the things I've done well. So anytime, for freestyle for instance, anytime I've done a move well, I give myself a little mental pat on the back, like, yeah, Connor, you did it, well done, you've survived another move. When it comes to dynamic, it's a bit more focused. So because I'm working with other members of the team, I kind of mentally switch off when I'm flying. So I try not to think about the moves that I'm doing. I put that at the back of the head, and then I just focus on my form and flying to the optimum positions to get the fastest round I can.
All right. Can you describe a memorable moment from previous championships?
I think for last year, the dynamic two-way finals in Slovakia were incredible to watch. Like I saw a team come in and put down a speed round that was faster than I thought was possible. It was like a 48 or 47 second round. And then the team they were competing against came in, and I thought there was no way they could beat it. And then they beat that score again by almost a full 2 seconds. It was mind-blowing to watch. That's going to stick with me for a long time, I think.
All right. What do you love the most about indoor skydiving?
Honestly, it's the people I meet and the opportunities to travel. Like, I love the flying and I will keep doing it for as long as I am able, but being able to travel around the world to these incredible places and the people I meet there, that's the true gift that this sport has given me, and I will always be grateful for it.
All right, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now in this sport?
Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to be doing next week, let alone in 5 years. So I hope I will still be competing at this level, ideally. And honestly, I think I have coaching students who are in their 70s who are still flying incredible amounts every week. They're learning new things, and it gives me a lot of hope that now I've ticked over from my 20s to my 30s. I've still got a long career ahead of me.
Right, so what's an advice for aspiring indoor skydivers?
Train hard. Be very, very grateful for the sport you get to do, because not many people have this opportunity. Always remember that. And then when choosing teammates, find not the best flyers, but the best people, the ones that you form a connection with, so that when things are stressful and things are hard, you know they're going to have your back.
All right. So, Connor, right now, questions on the tunnel, this particular one. What's your take on it?
I absolutely love it. It's incredible. Like, it's a brand new AERODIUM. The technology involved in it is incredible. Like, I've got a friend who works at the Ukraine tunnel, so I'd heard about the sprung net and the sprung floor, but I'd never actually seen it before. And I mean, the other day we got to see firsthand why you guys have invented that stuff. It saves Tom's back when he hit the top of the door and came crashing down, and if he'd done that in any other tunnel without AERODIUM technology in it, it would have, I think, been a very different story. But yeah, amazing stuff. Really pushing the boundaries of what can be done with a wind tunnel.
Okay, what about the wind stream itself, the airflow?
It's so smooth. Like, every tunnel is a little bit different. Some are a bit more turbulent, some have burbles by the door, but this one, it's almost insanely burble free. I was getting in and it felt less like wind and more like a constant pressure holding me up. So when we first arrived on the day before the first competition, my teammate Ryan and I, we just had to get in and go for a little bit of a burn, because we were like, oh, we've heard so many good things about this airflow. We have to go and test it for ourselves before we get down to the proper focus training. So,
nice. So if there is still something you could think of that could be improved in this tunnel, what it could be from your point of view?
Honestly, there's not a huge amount, other than maybe building a second one beside it so you can get more people in.
All right. Connor, I thank you so much for the interview, and I wish you a successful championship, and see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Thank you guys. Bye.